I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Achane. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and 7. Back to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. On play action, Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That one good for 26 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. That's caught by Smith on the right side. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Tight.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Allen. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
56, 56. What's up?
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think...
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Alert! What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's pass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
He gets that to his tight end, Smith. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better...
They'll look to throw again. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
What's that?
Play action. It's Allen.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Allen. That's into the hands of Diggs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that'll set up 4th down. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Half 85. Half. Done. We'll go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. 2nd down and 8. Here's Allen to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers. And when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's dropped off for Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Bryan Anger now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They motion a receiver right. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go check. Go check.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's Allen to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Alert, alert, alert. Go.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. He's got his man. It's Diggs. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
To throw again, it's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. Bass's kick is good. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Half 85.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Once again, it's Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It's Muhammad Kamara there on the tackle. 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is caught. He finds Walker. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Bills first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
From the gun, it's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. To the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun run now with Walker. He'll work forward for a couple. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
19 tight.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Here's a 3rd and 10. Allen. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 left, 18 left. Let go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down. Now, faking the give. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Has some room inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Middle. What's that?
Allen to throw. That's caught downfield by Diggs. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Stop. What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Regular. Middle.
Play action. It's Allen. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
56. What's that?
Here's Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
What's that?
Allen will throw. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
What's that?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Let's go.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. Let's stay 19.
They'll look to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down. Of the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Pass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. A run up the middle with Achane. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down. Stay tight. Where's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go, here we go.
A run out of the gun with Achane. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run with Wright. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Stretching the field is Knox. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
56, 56.
To throw again, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Allen on 3rd down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Go! 60
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. 1st and 10.
Stop. Alert! Look out!
From the gun, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Half 85.
Waste of time. Pick it up.
Half. Look out!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Monday.
Throwing is Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I make the backyard be like a stampede. Ay, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox, that on for hours, I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M, now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the lake house, the bay, watch the women, I got. Go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. Like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
Yeah. Bia, Bia.